microphone.
Well, if I can find a few extras from some weddings, I'm going to love it.
The backlash makes me horny.
We're up for the banter.
It's a Canadian.
Hello! Welcome back to That Josh James Show. A very happy new year. As you know, we're a podcast for the geezers.
And their birds.
So, Whiteboy is off holidaying in I've nearly said South Korea there. South Africa he is. So I thought, who could I get on board to come in as a little substitute for a couple of episodes to join me on the podcast. Now, if you listen to the podcast, you know that I don't really have many friends in the comedy world. I do have one in particular who doesn't really talk that much, in all honesty. He's a little bit miserable, so this could be a disaster. But hello, Louie McClean, aka Big Sexy Lou. What's happening?
I know you was going to say that as well.
What, Big Sexy Lou?
Big Sexy Lou, yeah.
That's your catchphrase,
you all right, mate? Yeah, I'm all good. You?
You're good? Yeah, not too bad, mate.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
you might. I see him all done. You might recognise Louis from the sketches.
Yeah. Yeah, it's me, yeah.
That's you, isn't it?
That's me, yeah.
That's you.
You're Ginger Pal
Ginger Pal.
from the sketches. Yeah.
And like I said, it could probably be a bit of a disaster today because you're not the most chatty person in the world.
Oh, I can be. I have my moments. You know what I mean?
Not as chatty as your old man on the way in.
Oh, no, that was, we can't talk about the things that he was telling us, but
Well, he's a black cab driver, isn't he?
he is, yeah.
And he told me a great story as I got out of the car.
Yeah.
Is it true?
No, of course not.
So what was the story? He said, did he say he had Rebecca, allegedly, he had Rebecca Brooks,
Yeah.
Rebecca Brooks in the back of his cab,
Yeah.
who is the old, she got done, didn't she? She was the
Journalist,
she was the editor.
the phone hacking thing. Yeah, she used to work at The Sun, I think.
She was the editor for The Sun and the
Yeah,
Daily
yeah,
Star
yeah.
and that. She was married to Ross Kemp.
She was, yeah.
And so your dad allegedly said
Yeah, I don't
that
think...
apparently she went out to pop out to get some bits, a little bit of shopping.
Yeah.
And she come
home, yeah, found him.
Well, he said,
Allegedly.
allegedly. He said he come home and he saw size 13 feet in the bed.
Yeah.
And Ross Kemp was in bed, allegedly, with Gordon Ramsay.
Quite why Rebecca Brooks would allegedly be telling a cab driver in the cab about that.
I went to him, well, what's your self? And he goes, oh, Josh, I can't tell you that.
Yeah, don't worry about that, mate. Don't worry about that. So, no, it's not... I don't think it's true, but, you know.
Character your dad.
Good story, yeah. He does,
story.
yeah. He's a good storyteller, yeah. But
Probably
a lot of
better,
it's...
probably a better storyteller than you, in all honesty.
I'm not a storyteller, mate.
You're not. He's a storyteller.
Yeah.
I can listen to him tell stories.
Yeah. Well,
Which are
get him on the fucking podcast.
Yeah. Probably 90% of them. You think, I could imagine with your old man, you think that's not true.
Yeah. Well, he always says, "Well, I let the truth get in the way of a good story." Doesn't he?
Is that what he said?
Yeah. That's his one of his catchphrases.
Yeah. So for anyone that don't know, I mean, do you know what? Funnily enough, I was talking to someone the other day. I was doing a thing on BBC, and he was like, "Who's supporting you on your tour?" And I was like, "Oh, my mate Louie." I was like, "You know the ginger geezer that's in a lot of my sketches." He was like, "Yeah, he does stand up, does he?" So, mate, a lot of people don't know the story of Louie McClean. So, tell them, who are you? Where you from? What you all about?
I'm Louie, yeah.
You're Louie.
From Chadwell Heath. Started doing stand-up about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Just the stand-up stuff, yeah. We don't know my
mate,
fucking life
just
story,
let-
really, do
whatever you want to share.
Yeah, no, I don't really.
You
Just
feel
go with the stand-up stuff.
comfortable with sharing.
I met you at the Blackout.
You did.
The
The day that changed your life.
that changed my life, yeah. He said, "You want to do some writing?" And then we done a Trophy Hunters sketch shortly
Spurs
after
one,
that.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Spurs one, yeah.
And I was like, this guy's got it.
Yeah. Don't know what it is, but
Yeah, just like that sort of. You know what I was thinking? Oh no, it works well because in the sketches you play the straight guy.
yeah, I'm the same in all the sketches. Like people will go, you know, I really like the sketches. Like, someone said to me the other day, "I think you're a really good actor," and I was like, "Well, it's just the same.
It's just you, innit?
It's just me. Yeah, it's not a stretch. Do you know what I mean? It's just me."
Yeah.
As people will find out from this, this is just
you.
how I am. Yeah.
I mean, how would you describe it? Miserable. Not miserable.
No, I'm not.
But you just.
Yeah, I'm not as miserable as
You're
people
dry.
think, but it's more like I think it's more a way of getting people to not talk to me.
You're dry. Yeah.
Dry, yeah.
You don't particularly like conversation.
No.
Thanks
for
Yeah, I know, which makes you perfect for for the podcast. Of course it does.
Yeah, no, and then I've done it. Started it about 3 years ago, and then met you, and just been gigging away, mate. And you've been a great help to me.
I'm the other side of it, and I really.
Yeah.
I probably talk a bit too much, a little bit too annoying. You know.
Yeah.
But irritating.
No, I
anything.
don't mind it. Yeah, no, I like people that will talk a lot, because then that enables me not to talk. Do you know what I mean?
Well, when I met you both, your mum and dad, they both chatty, aren't they?
Yeah.
But you're not. Your brother, and I met your brother.
Well, he sounds exactly the same.
Yeah, and he's not. But I can tell he's not. You know, he doesn't enjoy conversation.
I don't mind conversation. I don't mind talking. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know.
Just little off.
No, I don't like talking about myself. That's it.
No, of course.
I'd rather
you
talk
don't.
about something else.
Yeah, no, neither
we
do
can
I,
do
to be fair. So, yeah. That said, I mean, a podcast is called That Josh James Show. But
Yeah, let's talk about you, mate. How was your Christmas?
yeah, no. See, Christmas is like, I don't know. I think it's cool once you get kids again, isn't it? You know, because
Yeah.
but New Year's, I just always think it's useless, and it's rubbish.
Yeah, it's just for people that don't ever go out, isn't it? People that don't go out all year and suddenly they want to go out and get fucking hammered on New Year's Eve.
Rubbish. I remember the first New Year's.
Never good, is it? Never ever good.
I remember the first New Year's I ever had. 18, went to RS Lounge in Woodford.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And we got there and we're queuing up. It's 10 to 12. We're still queuing up.
Yeah.
We get in at like, literally, we're queuing for the bar. And it's like, Happy New Year. We're like, oh, Happy New Year. Yeah, cool. One of the girls that we went with, she went for a wee in the bush. When we were queuing up, she fell over into loads of mud.
Oh,
she was
jeez,
caked in
yeah.
mud all up her side. And I was like, oh, that's you done then, isn't it? Really,
Yeah,
you've got to
yeah,
go
yeah.
home. She's like,
Still
no,
going?
I'm still coming in.
Yeah.
She's
New
like,
Year's.
New Year's.
Yeah.
She's in there with all the mud on her. Do you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
like, I mean, because when you're 18, you really want the night out.
Yeah, well, I think you really build it up in your head, didn't you? That it's going to be a big,
Yeah, you
great
think
night,
it's
and
going
it
to
just
be
never
great,
is.
and you're
Yeah.
going to meet, you know what I mean? You're going to kiss someone on New Year's, and that's going to be woo.
Yeah, we had a house party. I used to live with my mate Joe, and we had a house party once, and that was all right. It's just people you know, innit? But going out on New Year's,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it's
And pubs are charging you now as well, like 20 quid a ticket to go.
Oh, terrible.
Go
I
in a
remember
pub.
last New Year's I went to a nightclub. I wore a three-piece suit.
Fucking Bugsy Malone.
Oh, mate, I did look like... I looked like fucking Gordon Gecko.
Why'd you wear a three-piece? How old were you?
Mate, to be honest, I'd like to give you some nicer. I was a bit of a prick.
Yeah.
In all
Well,
honesty.
Don't surprise me.
You don't surprise you. I went to 195 in Epping.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I had
In a
on-
three-piece suit.
I had a three-piece suit, and it was a pink shirt with a white collar, like Saturday Night
Yeah,
Fever.
I remember them. The Versace shirt, wasn't it?
No,
Was
it
it
wasn't.
Versace?
It was Charles Fuitt, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
Dyer wears one in...
Yeah.
Football
but it was
Factory, didn't
pink, Pink shirt, white collar, black three-piece suit,
Yeah.
buckled shoes.
It's fucking...
You know, just like no socks.
Yeah. See,
No,
if
just-
I never met you at the Blackout,
Oh,
you would not be someone I would ever talk to.
No, of
Yeah.
course, no. I mean, we're sort of the two different parts of
But
Essex, really.
now that we,
yeah,
we
we
get
both-
on well.
I've
but-
sort of mellowed out,
yeah, I've dragged you down.
and yeah, you've sort of dragged me down a little bit.
But yeah, if I saw you in a nightclub wearing that,
Oh, yeah.
no,
Well, you wouldn't have got into that nightclub. I don't think they.
I wouldn't have gone there.
The
No.
nightclubs
I think I've
The
been-
nightclubs I went to, they wouldn't let like ginger or nothing like that.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? It's strict.
used to go Mojos.
Mojos, funky
Yeah,
Mojos,
yeah,
of
funky
course it is.
Mojos, yeah.
But we're from both of the different sides of Essex.
Yeah.
You're from sort of a little bit more of just the real, authentic, down to earth.
Yeah, Treble Heath is a lot of people would
Say
they
it's
try and
East
claim it's like East London now. I wouldn't really say that. to be
Yeah,
honest.
well, it's sort of it's in that disputed area, isn't it?
yeah. Well, it's in between Ilford and Romford, so
Yeah, and I'm very much from that part of Essex. It's just a little bit fucking muggy, isn't it? Really?
yeah. You went Campion as well, didn't you?
Yeah, in Hornchurch.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
All
wrong with
boys.
that?
It's all boys school, isn't it?
Your Cannon Palmer's all
No.
boys school.
That one.
Yes, it was.
That one.
I thought it was. So you went Cannon Palmer in Chabberleaf? I
No,
thought
Cannon
that was
Palmer's in Seven Kings.
Seven Kings.
Yeah.
What's the one in Chabberleaf then?
Chabberleaf High. That's not all boys either.
I swear your school was all boys.
No, they don't.
Yeah. Well, what are you trying to say? It was all boys.
No, it's just I know a few people that went Campion, and we'll leave it at that.
Love sucking cock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of that. Nothing like
Well,
that.
we do, but there's nothing wrong with that. But listen, New Year's honours list come out. Couple of people getting the old Knighthoods and OBEs, but do you know what the difference is between the OBEs and the MBEs?
I only know what they stand for. I don't know what the actual difference is.
Do you know what they stand for? Go on in.
Member of the British Empire, innit? And Order of the British Empire.
The Order of the British Empire. I think MBE's the top one, isn't it?
But I don't. What do you get?
And
with
then
it?
you get CBE.
What do you get? Yeah, CBE. Yeah, but that's like, we could get one.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I mean,
I don't know what you get for it. Like, I know if you get say you get a freedom or somewhere.
Madly enough, my nan and granddad. It sounds like I've told you to bring this up. My nan and granddad had the Freedom of London once thing. Yeah.
Once.
Yeah. Well, no, you get the Freedom of London, didn't you? They did a lot
I thought
of,
you get the freedom of the borough.
No, they had the Freedom of London.
Freedom of London.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, what could they do then?
Don't know. It's just.
I know what you can do.
I don't really know
if you get the
what
freedom
it
of a
means.
place, you can park on a double yellow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's no use to them.
So, what did they get the freedom for?
Well, my nan, they used to do a lot of charity work and stuff. So, yeah. Good people. But I don't really understand what you get with an MPE and a.
So they done for charity work, so it weren't nothing good then. Really.
Nah, nothing worthwhile. Do you know what I mean?
Cool, you know.
No.
It's a bit of a cop out. I think if you get a knighthood or whatever for the charity work,
Yeah.
you think, it's not a proper one, is it?
But yeah, like I say, I don't know what you, apart from this, you call yourself sir, yeah?
Just call yourself sir. But listen, a couple of controversies, a few people that have been on it. Gareth Southgate. Sir Gareth Southgate.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm a big Gareth fan. I'm quite happy about that.
Yeah.
Quite happy that he got one.
Yeah, I think he deserved one. I think sporting things, I understand.
Well, a lot of people are saying that Gareth Southgate, you've been sort of rewarding the failure.
Yeah.
But I don't see it like that. At the end of the day, we was useless before he turned up.
Yeah, but a semi-final and a final in the last.
Mate,
Over
before
many
that,
years.
Hodgson, Capello, Allardyce, all useless.
Yeah.
That lovely, softly spoken man from Crawley turns up and we all get a lovely little semi.
Yeah, we had a few good summers, didn't we?
Yeah. We
Out
had
of
some
him.
great summers.
Yeah. People started wearing waistcoats again.
I loved Gareth Southgate.
Yeah, he's all right. He's a bit bland, isn't he?
But that's why I liked him. You know, because there's nothing worse. You always see him and we'd done a sketch on the football parents.
Yeah.
Just think they know everything and they're like, all right, yeah, send him along. Get him,
Yeah.
They just say they're talking in this code, like, yeah, box him in.
Yeah, they don't even really know what they're saying, do they?
Doesn't really
Yeah.
make sense. Yeah,
I mean, when I used to play football, there was a dad there who just every time we got the ball would just shout, corners.
corners,
Yeah.
diagonal. Send him.
Yeah, send him. Yeah.
First and seconds.
Yeah.
And you think, where have you got all this? But what do they even mean?
Yeah, my dad just used to abuse me from the start.
Touch tight.
Yeah.
You think, what is this bollocks that you're talking?
Yeah, he seems quite humble, Gareth, doesn't he? So I feel like he does.
Exactly. And that's what I like. In a world full of arseholes, Gareth Southgate.
Be a
is just
Gareth
himself.
Southgate.
Yeah, be a Gareth Southgate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's quite nice to have yeah, like you say, it is a world full of arseholes.
I would say he's also... Gareth Southgate sort of epitomises Crystal Palace Football Club as well, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? He's from Crawley. Just a nice bloke, a bit...
Yeah.
You know,
Bit
when
boring.
People call... Yeah, a bit boring. But you know when people call Palace fans Nigels?
Yeah.
Strike me Nigels.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that. Yeah, it's almost... Gareth Southgate sort of fits in with that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But I like Gareth,
But he looks like someone who would enjoy having a knighthood as well, doesn't he? Like, he's going to be happy about it, do you know what I mean? Whereas someone else would be like, oh, fucking give a shit about that.
Yeah,
You know
he'll
what I
love
mean?
it.
He'll be like, yeah, but like, his mum and dad would be proud.
Yeah,
That sort of thing, do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's
they're
knocking
into
about.
the
but-
Royals, the Southgates.
Yeah.
They're all
Are
about
you into
that.
the Royals?
No comment. Because you know what is my New Year's resolution?
Not to
I
put
don't
things...
really want to talk about anything political or racial on this podcast.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Because
you just brought
someone
up
always
Knighthoods.
someone always gets their knickers in a twist.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You actually can't win, even when you think you're coming from like a bit of a... You can't win.
Good place.
Yeah, people just fucking mad, mate.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels all a bit outdated to me, the Royals and all that, but this, like I say, this member of the, you know when you see people that are
Put his neck on the line there.
obsessed. Yeah, well, it's not my fucking resolution, is it, to not say things like
No,
that?
well, there you go.
Mine is to be more positive.
I'd say a lot of
so-
people that listen to this podcast, they're probably right into the Royals.
Well, yeah, I find it bizarre, really. I don't. Yeah, I'm indifferent to them, but I find it bizarre when people are really into it. Do you know what I mean?
When they bow.
You know, like when you see Come Dine With Me, and there'll be someone on there who's like obsessed. They've bought a lordship or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're obsessed with the royals.
Yeah.
And they've like sort of done their house out as like a royal thing. They live in some shithole in Hull.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they've got all like, and it just seems to, it's just pathetic, like, you know, not pathetic.
But one thing I would
but
say, just on a quite a human level, yeah, say you meet one of the royals, say you meet the king.
I have.
Well, you have. We'll get to
Yeah.
that in a sec. But just like as a man, yeah, I'm a 34-year-old man. If I met the king, I would have to say, Your Majesty. And
Yeah,
I'd
but
have
it's just
to
not
do
this.
I'd have to do one of them.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's just bollocks, isn't it? It's just
like a bit of a dog. You
it's
know
not,
what I mean?
It's just nonsense, isn't it?
Like, does he, when you bow, it's like, I would be expecting him to give me a treat or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sit
yeah,
boy,
yeah, yeah.
Sit boy.
Yeah, good boy.
I do find that odd.
Yeah, it's condescending, isn't it? It's, I don't know. Yeah,
But listen,
I find it weird, but yeah, I
Bit
have.
of balance. They do a lot of good. Do a lot of.
Well,
good
that's what my that's that's what my old man. Any time I'm slagging them off, my old man says, "Oh, they bring a lot of money into the country,
well,
don't they?"
apparently
So,
so.
are you seen any of it? Because I fucking ain't.
Yeah. No.
Do you know what I mean? Where does
Yeah.
that money go?
Yeah, no.
They got enough though.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I find it all a bit disheartening.
you've
really,
met King
that in
Charles,
this
have you?
year,
You've
I've
met
met
King
Charles and King Philip. I met as well.
Go on. Tell us. King Philip.
R.I.P. Yeah, Philip.
Oh, the one that's
Phil, yeah, Queen's fella.
the one who used to say a lot of the racist stuff.
Yeah.
He used to say a few racist bits. didn't
Yeah.
he?
So
Old school.
first time, my nan and granny used to live in the Barbican,
Right.
and Charlie come down to open.
Charles, yeah.
Charles, yeah.
Just call him Charlie.
Charlie. Oh, Charlie.
Charlie! Oi, oi, sausage fingers!
Lend us a score.
Still smashing that other bird, are you?
Yeah, remember that thing with him where they had
when
it
he
on the
cheated on his
phone
wife?
on the
Yeah, I remember that one,
the
yeah.
voice note. That was fucking weird, wasn't it? On the not the voice note, the voicemail or something that he left Camilla.
Oh, what saying? Was he saying
Wanted
all
to be a
dirty stuff?
tampon.
Was he? Oh, let's find that.
Can I say that? He said something like that, didn't he? Wanted to be a tampon or something like that.
I wish
Yeah.
he was your tampon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Saucy.
That's so... what naughty
That is
thing?
grim, and he's now leading the country.
Have you
So-
seen? Well,
Yeah, he's a bit of a nothing figure,
Have
really.
you seen Saltburn?
Nah, I've heard about it, but no.
Well, in that, spoiler alert, he goes down on a girl and she's got the painters in, basically.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and he goes, like, he says something about being a vampire or whatever.
Just reminded you of that.
He just reminded me of that. Yeah, just
yeah.
reminded me of that. So King Charles, he said he wanted to be her tampon.
Yeah, maybe he just meant that he wanted to be of use to her. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
He said he wanted to, yeah. You know,
wanted
maybe just
to
like,
be
I want to
of
help you.
service.
I want to help you, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I don't know.
maybe. So when he's saying, maybe what you're trying to say is King Charles, when he's saying he wants to be Camilla's tampon, he's not saying that he wants to be, he's not saying that he wants to be, like, he's not saying it in a seedy way. He's saying
No,
he
no.
wants to be a
I don't know, yeah. I
service.
don't, you know, like.
And the royal families, they live their life of service, don't they?
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, when I met him, he didn't say none of that stuff, but he,
Right, here we go. King Charles wants to be the...
I can't bear a Sunday night without you.
I fill up your tank.
So do I. Drink you all the week. All the time. I don't think you're going to come back as a passenger because... God forbid a tail.
So, he's saying, oh, got to fill you up.
Posh people's dirty talk is weird as well, isn't it? Yeah.
So go on.
Bloody good show.
Bend over, you slosh, and let me stick it in your Gary. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not like
none
that,
of that.
is it?
Yeah. Do you reckon they send nudes, the royals?
Probably.
Yeah.
Or I reckon King Charles, he probably just sends pictures of his sausage fingers going, ooh,
Yeah.
can you get these up your dirt box later?
It's your knighthood gone, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, bollocks.
Yeah. He probably watches the sketches as well, I'd imagine,
I
hasn't
can
it?
say goodbye to the Royal Variety performance, can't I?
Yeah.
No, I've got too many jokes about the Royals, man. I could never get on there.
Nah, yeah. He's, yeah, it's baffling that he's still a
Do
thing
you think
to
it
me.
was...
do
You
you know what I mean?
remember when Harry and Meghan had the thing about... they said one of the royal family was like raised concerns. There was that controversy. They was like, what colours the
Yeah.
colour of their skin going to be? I don't think it's unnecessary. What I think they should have done, Harry and Meghan, when naming that baby, what they should have probably done is drawn on Meghan's LA roots as a wind-up. and named the little man after a rapper.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then just sat back and watched the royal family pretend they was right having a grandson called Tupac.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
What is it? What have they called their child?
Archie.
Archie.
Yeah.
That's right.
But I think it would
Pretty
have been
English,
better.
innit?
Call it Tupac, and then, you know, King Charles would have been like, oh, right.
Yeah, Ja Rule or something.
So-
Ja Rule Windsor.
What's its name? Old Dirty Bastard? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
look,
yeah, yeah.
It's no biggie.
Yeah. When did you write that?
Just now, mate. Top
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
day.
it's all right, that.
Yeah, you like that, yeah.
Yeah, he come to open Saturday at the Barbican. When Anna going to live in the Barbican,
he?
he come to open. Yeah, I didn't really see him, but I saw him, but I didn't really meet him. Do you know what I mean? He was just sort of
Oh,
hanging
okay.
around.
You told me you've met him.
No, he was like, you know, he was near me, closer
Okay.
than you've ever been.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I've been close to a couple of roles before.
Have you? Oh.
Prince Harry. I've been about 5 meters away from Prince
Have
Harry.
you? When?
Yeah. In a Rippers, actually.
Yeah, I bet.
No,
yeah,
we
where
was
Browns in.
Yeah. Sex party.
Yeah.
Me, him, and
Do you know before they'd go to
Ellie
these?
Goulding.
Dragging her into it.
Yeah, we loving it.
Do you reckon before they go to these things, they're just sitting in the car like, I can't be fucked with this.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
gonna have to go and
definitely.
open these.
Yeah,
You know, they've got hangover or whatever. He's been up all night
yeah.
partying.
I mean,
with
that's the thing.
Andy.
That's the thing that Harry said, wasn't it? He was like, we're living in a cage. You know what I mean? And
All right, mate. Yeah, it's quite a luxurious
Oh
fucking
yeah, listen,
cage, though, isn't
I'd
it? Do you
rather
know what I
live
mean?
in your cage
Yeah,
than
my shit
than
hole.
my fucking shit-free world.
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
worrying about paying a fucking mortgage
Okay,
the next few months.
I would probably hate that job though. To be fair, today.
Oh,
You know,
you?
having to go and fucking
You?
engage,
Oh yeah,
meeting
you'd
people.
be terrible
Yeah.
at opening a supermarket. You'd offer absolutely nothing.
Well, all right, mate.
You would.
Yeah,
You'd be
yeah
like,
no,
right,
I'd be. Yeah, I wouldn't say anything.
do one of them ones, you know, with the curtains.
Yeah.
you
And then
go.
leave. I'd be straight back in the car. Leave
Yeah.
the engine running.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
But where were we? Sorry, King Charles. Yeah, but
NBA.
it's actually the Prime Minister that chooses the things.
Oh, really?
They choose the Knighthoods, I
Oh,
think.
right. Okay. Yeah.
Because Sadiq Khan's got one.
Yeah.
That's a
Do you wanna
mad
get into
one,
that,
innit?
do you?
Listen, even if you're into voting for Sadiq Khan, it's mad that he's got one.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm a Labour supporter, but I can't stand Sadiq Khan. No, he's
Really?
fucking just a moron, isn't he?
Well, your dad's black cabbie, of course. He's just fucking
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
absolutely obliterated that whole trade, hasn't he?
I just, he can't even string a sentence, can he? Do you know what I mean?
But I just think, surely
What's
the
it
most
for?
important thing. I mean, look, I've just said our New Year's resolution: don't talk political or fucking whatever. But one thing I will say on Sadiq Khan is the biggest problem in London, probably what, knife crime, yeah? I mean, that has just like gone well out of control since he's been mayor.
Yeah.
Surely,
Yeah, but what? All right. What can he do? What would you do?
what would I do?
Yeah, maybe we don't want to go down this road.
What
maybe.
would I do? I would probably.
Only 'cause, like, you know, it's
rid of
easy
knife
to
crime?
say it, but it's like knife crime's been around when we were kids. You know, it was.
Yeah, no,
it
nowhere
weren't-
near as bad.
No, not as bad now, but it was a thing, wasn't it? It's,
But was it though? I tell you, I had a knife pulled out of me once in Ockenden.
oh really?
Yeah,
Fucking
no, that's
fucking hell.
that big shit I was
Yeah,
saying.
mate, all right, mate. I
Went
can
to
put
a
that away.
16th birthday party there. My mate gave it to this geezer walking past, and he just like, yeah, I'm like, no, and he pulled a knife out on us.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I've had a knife pulled on me 3 times, and at that point, you got to start
really.
questioning yourself.
Because
do you know
you've
what I
been
mean?
mugged 3 times, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I said this year, I was like, after a couple of, once he's like, oh, you're right,
You
mate.
got to be like, what have I?
Twice.
What am I
he's
doing
like,
here? Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, yeah, twice as unlucky.
And I
3
think,
times.
before I was smiling and happy before then, and then I was like, let's just be
So
miserable,
3
and then
times you
people
got
will leave
mugged,
you
and
alone.
3 times you had a knife pulled out on you.
Yeah, I've had a knife pulled out of me 3 times. Yeah.
Have you ever been stabbed?
Nah.
No, because you give them the bits.
Yeah,
of
just give it. Yeah,
What
who
did they
cares?
get?
Yeah.
What
Phone, bike once actually.
Bite.
Yeah.
Ah, bite's a killer, isn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't even my bike. It was my dad's bike. That shouldn't have been on. He won't watch this, will he?
Oh no, it was your dad's bite.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you got to start questioning yourself. Really,
Was it the same geezer?
That would have been good. Yeah.
He just
It's your fucking neighbour. Yeah, leave it out.
He's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
By the
Again?
3rd time, you're on first name terms with him.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Dwayne, leave it out, mate.
Yeah.
I'm on the way to work. He's like, come on, Louie, you know the score.
Yeah. Why'd you
And
say Dwayne there?
I don't know, Dwayne. I mean, what is a name that he's not going to fucking offend people? Gary,
Gareth.
Gareth.
Yeah,
Gareth,
Graham.
Sadiq. I'll leave it out, Sadiq Khan.
Yeah. Do you? So you don't think he deserves it? No, to be honest, I don't think politicians should get it, especially
thing is-
especially if it's given out by politicians.
Yeah,
do you know what I
should
mean?
be able to give it to someone who's on your team.
Charity work, sporting events, Jimmy Savile. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're the people.
Sir
you know,
Jimmy.
Sir Jimmy.
He died before they could rescind it.
Now then.
So forever he'll be known as Sir Jimmy.
Yeah,
Do you think
that was
anyone's
fucking
still
mad.
Now, right? You see, it's Sir Jimmy Savile. You know when people are talking about
Sir Jimmy Savile. I think people say Sir Jimmy.
Do you
Yeah.
reckon everyone still corrects people? You know when
No,
people
no,
say Jimmy
Sir-
Jimmy Savile.
Yeah,
They
Sir
go,
Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile.
Yeah,
You find it's Sir Jimmy Savile.
Yeah. Can't take it off him now.
Yeah, can't take it back now.
Well, he was
A nonce.
he was a nonce, among other things. But he was. It's
does
like, it's like the Mickey Flanagan thing, and it's like how did people not know? Do you know what I mean? Like, look
Yeah.
at him. If you look at videos of him now,
Charity work, innit?
charity work, yeah. So
Charity
start doing a
work.
bit of that.
Yeah, listen, charity work.
But I'll tell you why it happened, because he was mates with he's mates with the Royals and Maggie Thatcher, wasn't he? He was like there in between. He was like if they had a problem with a common person and they wanted to know what the sort of common opinion was or whatever, they would go to Jimmy.
Would they really?
Yeah, and that is more offensive to me because that's what they think that people are like.
Jimmy was
Sir
Jimmy's
Jimmy.
our spokesperson.
Sir Jimmy.
Sir Jimmy. Sorry, Sir Jimmy. Sir Jimmy. Let's you know, pay him the respect that he doesn't deserve.
But so he would, they would go to him if there was like, look, we've got this problem with the strikes or whatever, and then he would probably just say, don't take no for an answer. I would imagine. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, like, what's the what? Why would they? Do you know what I mean? Like, what? That'd be it, wouldn't it?
What was his catchphrase? Well, no. What was his catchphrase?
Now then, wouldn't it?
He goes.
Have you seen the Steve Coogan? Have you seen the Steve Coogan thing?
No, I haven't watched it. Is it
It's
weird?
good. No, it's weird, but it's really Coogan's great. isn't
Really?
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of a fucking, it's horrible, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like watching that. But yeah, no, I mean, rancid young man.
Horrible
but
man.
yeah.
Horrible man. So yeah, he would go down there. He'd probably go down there and he'd probably sort him out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
down there and
but who was listening to him? Do you know what I mean? That's what I find, strange.
But
But I
everyone
think
loved
I think
him.
he had,
Everyone
I
loved-
think
when
he had
he was
Christmas at Maggie's once.
Did he really?
What's that? What's the other house they get when you're Prime Minister? The Checkers.
Oh, I know what one you're talking
Checkers.
about. Oh, well, he spent
Yeah,
Christmas there
He was there once at Christmas.
with Maggie
yeah.
Thatcher.
I done a gig near that Stoke Mandeville recently. That's the hospital where we used to
Oh, did he?
shag dead bodies, I think.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
Yeah, nice thing to bring up.
Sir Jimmy, Happy New Year.
I'll make sure to next time I'm gigging up there, I'll swim. I'll swim. But do you reckon
Pop in, yeah.
do you reckon they do any tours?
Hop in.
Do you reckon it's too early for them to be doing
Was
tours?
he a comedian?
You know the ones where you put on the thing, you know?
Was he a comedian?
Oh, Jimmy Savile?
Yeah.
No.
DJ.
He was DJ, yeah, he was a disc jockey.
Disc jockey, yeah. He started that like, top of the pop sort of thing, I guess, didn't he?
Yeah. But mad.
Yeah, let's get
But yeah,
off Jimmy.
he's
fucking
probably
hell.
the most controversial one. Although, do you know they do give an honorary Knighthoods?
Yeah.
Robert Mugabe had one once.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
He
you
done
see,
some
what about
bad-
people who turned it down?
Who turned it down?
Paul Weller?
Paul Weller.
Yeah.
Did
Fucking
he?
legend, mate.
Because he's
yeah.
not into the Royals.
John Lennon. David
So what,
Bowie.
they
David
wanted to
Bowie
make
turned one
him-
down.
They want to make him Sir Paul Weller.
Sir Paul Weller, yeah.
And he turned it down.
Yeah, but I kind of get that because with music, music's not for them, to me. Do you know what I mean?
He's obviously...
Music's for us. Music ain't for it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need. You don't
So
need
Paul
it.
Weller's obviously not into the Royals. David Bowie's turned
David
one
Bowie,
down.
John Lennon.
John Lennon, you wouldn't expect him to be.
But then Paul McCartney just accepted his.
Yeah, but
Straight
listen,
away,
it
minute
probably
they were
comes
dead.
down to your political beliefs, really.
Hey Jude. Fucking not now, Paul. Remember the Olympics? He was at every fucking event, wasn't he?
Yeah.
At the fucking getting everyone to sing Hey Jude
It
constantly.
would be nice to get a knighthood.
Would you accept it?
I don't think I would because I'm not like it'll probably be a bit hypocritical if I took
What
one.
actually is it? What do you actually get? Like a
Sword,
badge?
probably.
So,
Well, not with Sir, it's a knighthood, isn't it? So I'd probably expect a fucking sword.
oh, sold. Sorry, I thought you said
False.
suit. Like they buy you, they
Yeah,
get
no,
you a
like, I'd
suit.
want like a Knights Templar. one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. That's what I mean. I don't know what you get.
I don't know.
Ronnie O'Sullivan's got one, hasn't he?
No, he ain't got one. He's got an MBE. You get married in St.
Oh,
Paul's.
that's quite nice.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Mine. Oh,
And
really?
your children can. Okay.
That's good.
No,
isn't it?
Ronnie O'Sullivan's got an MBE, I think.
MBE.
But he should get a knighthood.
Yeah, sporting things I understand, charity work, but no, not musicians. I don't think. Really.
Do you not know?
Nah.
I mean, well, listen. You think like
Wiley's got one.
Knighthoods used
Didn't
to.
Wiley get one?
Wiley.
Yeah.
What the
Is that
grind?
right?
What
Someone
the
check
grind?
that. Yeah, Wiley. I think he's got.
Of course, yeah.
Someone check that. Well, all right. If he hasn't, start a petition for him to get one. He has,
Was
hasn't he?
he?
Yeah.
And he turned it down. Wiley
For
offered him MBE
services to grind.
because he really created grind, didn't he? Yeah. Nice. Was it because he made all the
Because of the yeah.
comments about
okay.
the Jews?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he had to give it up.
Should have brought that up.
Yeah. Oh, bloody
For
hell.
fuck's sake.
No, he went in on the Jews, didn't he?
Yeah, he went mad.
you
Yeah,
can't-
but that was about his. Yeah, I'm not.
No.
No.
Let's
What he
not-
meant.
Let's not go
What he
there.
meant. No. Sorry. Yeah, let's get off
we love
topic.
the
Get
Jews.
off that. Yeah.
My cousins are Jewish.
Really?
Yeah, they're Jewish. Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. So I don't know where I'm going with that, but
Yeah.
But yeah, Knighthoods.
Would you accept it? Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. No,
You
I
wouldn't?
wouldn't.
Oh, right,
No,
okay.
I don't think I would. I mean,
wouldn't.
listen, I'm never going to get one. But
You never know, mate. I bet they're probably. So
I mean,
he's.
I say that now.
Yeah.
I'm probably someone that I'd probably I'd turn up there.
Have any comedians got one?
Sir Billy Connolly.
Sir Billy Connolly.
it
I'm
Sir
surprised
Billy
Billy.
Connolly?
I'm surprised Billy took it.
I don't know. That might be
The big yin.
But you know what? If I got offered it, you know what I'm like. I probably would go. Yeah, go and then.
Oh, you'd fucking love it, mate.
I'd
You'd
get
have-
I'd get the 3-piece suit out the cupboard.
Yeah.
The one,
The one from
the
195.
195,
Yeah.
the pink things.
Yeah, you'd love that, actually.
The buckle Gucci loafers.
Yeah, I'd imagine you would. Yeah, and you'd insist on people calling you
I
sir
would,
as
yeah,
well.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
That's Sir
Yeah,
Josh.
I mean,
Josh Jones.
mate, I make you call me sir now.
Yeah.
When we do the sketches,
It won't be
you're
forever.
like Josh. I'm like Sir Josh.
Yeah,
It's you.
yeah, Sir Josh. And I'd imagine you would get a number plate with like Sir on it or something, or MBE.
Did I ever tell you about the?
JJ. Does anyone ever call you JJ?
No, I tried to get it going when I was younger, but it didn't.
It's so funny when people. I try to get. My mate was like. My mate's called Joe, and he was like, I try to get people to call me Joey.
yeah.
And no one would. But I was
Listen,
like, but how do you do that? You just sort of go and go, oh, just typical
yeah, I
JJ.
never had a nickname until I was 18, and then I played football with a couple of boys. They started calling me Jamesy.
Yeah.
And
Start.
now, like, my mates, my closer mates, they call me Jamesy.
My mate calls me pubes.
Pubes, yeah?
You can't be bothered to say ginger pubes.
Oh, okay.
Just pubes.
No.
Yeah.
Louie.
Who hasn't got
Lou.
time? Big
ginger-
sexy Lou.
Yeah, big sexy Lou. But Knighthood used to be about valour and bravery on the battlefield, didn't it?
Yeah,
really?
it does. It's a bit outdated.
You know,
now.
when did it stop being that? I mean, Sir Tom Moore, bless him, he fought in World War II against the Nazi regime, didn't he? You know,
Yeah.
he's probably murdered like 6 Japanese people.
Yeah,
but he
is
got
that
one for
the old
fucking-
geezer.
Yeah, he got one for walking up and down his garden.
Yeah, and then his kids nicked the fucking money,
He's been
didn't
having
they?
sleepless nights about Japan.
Yeah,
like,
PTSD,
killing,
yeah,
like
yeah.
children in fucking the Southeast Asia. Like,
All he had to do was a few laps of the garden.
Gets up, walks a couple of laps of the garden.
Yeah.
Here I go, here's United. He's like,
Didn't his kids nick the money or something?
his kid, yeah. Well, you would though,
Got a
wouldn't you?
swimming pool. Yeah.
Everyone's
I
like,
always think when these sort of thing happens, you think, you know, if I was in that position, would I? You know,
course you
how
would.
it's-
Imagine
you know,
if
people.
your
Oh,
dad-
you wouldn't take a bribe. I was, I'd take a fucking bribe.
Of course you would.
Now I've got nothing to give
you're
you. I'll
telling
take.
me if your dad didn't get a knighthood and everyone's his like flavour of the month,
Yeah.
right?
You would cash
would
in on
try
that.
and sell some merch off the back of it. You
Yeah,
know
his
what I
old
mean?
pants or something.
Yeah, his old pants. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. His old,
OnlyFans, stick his old pants on there.
yeah. No, you don't know what you'd do, really, do you?
No.
If it come to it.
Did you watch the Gavin and Stacey Christmas special?
I did, mate. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That was old Camilla and King Charles talking dirty again. I just want you to fill my tank up.
Oh, Charlie.
I'll tell you what, Camilla though, I bet she does have fun with old King Charles's sausage fingers. They
Yeah,
packed a
yeah.
punch, didn't they?
Yeah. Cool. Fuck yeah. Someone's got a joke about that, so I won't.
Yeah,
say
but it must be
yeah.
great.
Yeah. Lucky girl.
Must be like getting fingered by the Hulk, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Imagine that. Must be, mustn't it?
Yeah.
But good girl. Good girl. Could see how he had 2 girls on the go at one time now, can't you, really?
Yeah. And he's a prince as well. Do you know what I mean? That's their thing, isn't it? Being a prince. A lot of women's fantasy.
Yeah, maybe not one with big ears, though.
No, maybe not one who looks like that.
Yeah.
Or Andrew.
Listen, the fingers. All
Yeah,
Andrew,
yeah.
Imagine
Or he
that.
can't. There's another brother as
Imagine
well.
that
There's
if that
another
was-
one of them, isn't there?
Yeah, the old.
There's another
bald-
brother, isn't
the
there?
young one. Yeah, he
Yeah.
stays away from it all a bit. But yeah,
Party
imagine
boy.
that if like you made a wish and you're like, oh, I just want my Prince Charming, and up turns Andrew. Like,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, he's a prince,
He's a
technically.
prince, yeah.
Not anymore. He's been stripped of it now, hasn't he?
No, he's still knocking about.
Is
They just don't. They just.
They didn't let him come round for Christmas dinner, did they?
They just keep him at the back, mate.
Yeah.
He'll still be there.
Yeah, he's still got a life of luxury, innit?
Yeah.
It's not like
he
he's...
probably has to be there on Zoom or something.
Mummy?
They're all
Yeah.
eating Christmas dinner.
It looks lovely.
Poor old Andrew. He
He's at
can't
home with an
turn up.
oven pizza.
They've just stuck him there on a laptop on Zoom.
He's eating a Dr. Oetker pizza
He's
at
like,
home.
can I come round next year? They're like, no, you fucking nonce.
Yeah, he's never cleared his...
you made your bed. You're lying it.
Yeah, shame.
But did you like Gavin and Stacey Christmas special?
I really liked it, yeah. I thought the first 10 minutes I was a bit like, it's going to be the same sort of jokes, you know what I mean? Because but it's just like setting the scene. But then I thought it was great, yeah.
See, they kept it well secret about what the.
Well,
plot
there was like rumours that someone was going to die, wasn't there? And then it was sort of hinted that everybody was ill. Do you know what I mean? Like people were doing things where you could be like, maybe Gwen's dying, and she was like, I've got to pop to the
was it
town.
really?
Do you know what I mean? But that was like a rumour that my
okay.
dad probably started.
Yeah, your dad probably started. Heard it from Rebecca Brooks. I
Yeah.
reckon. So I've got to be honest. I was watching it, and you know when like, it started, and she's like, "Oh my god, I can't wait for the wedding."
Where's she from?
She don't know. It's Italian, babe.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh my god, Gavin, I can't wait for the wedding."
Well, I thought that was quite obvious who
And I
it
was
was going
like,
to be.
"Oh well, he ain't marrying Nessa."
Yeah,
I'd say
yeah.
that
It
straight
was quite
away.
obvious, yeah.
And then when you come in and that girl was still there, I was like, "Oh yeah."
You know, this is how I thought it should have ended. I didn't like the bit where their fucking baby Neil was singing. I don't like things like false, heartfelt.
You don't
know,
like that?
Don't like that sort of
It was
thing.
a nice song though.
It was irrelevant, mate. And I think Pete and Dawn stole the show, obviously. And I like
Dawn,
Pete because it's
Dawn.
like looking into
Oh,
my
no,
my
Mick and Dawn.
future. Pete. Yeah.
Oh, Pete. Oh, okay.
So it's like looking into my
I like
future,
Mick and
Pete. Do
Pam.
you know what I mean?
I like Mick. Yeah, what him?
Pete.
Yeah, that's you, isn't it?
I like Pete, and they stole the show for me, Pete and Dawn, I think. And I think it should have ended with Gavin and Stacey getting divorced.
Really?
That would have been a good ending. Do you know what I mean?
I would have
'Cause
been.
They're the worst people in it.
Of course,
They are fucking awful.
I'll say.
Oh, don't
On
tell you
Gavin
that.
and Stacey, Gavin and Stacey probably are the worst.
Yeah, they're the
too.
worst. They're the worst people in
They're
it.
the
yeah.
least funny.
They're so fucking annoying. Gavin is absolute radish. Yeah, they are the worst fucking people in it, didn't they?
I've got to say that the thing that Gavin and Stacey is great about is all the characters like Bryn,
Yeah. It's all the other Dave coaches.
Nick, Dave coaches.
Yeah, it's all the other people, but they're the fucking worst.
But they're the main characters.
Are they now though? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Either they should call it Pete and Dawn.
Did you like James Corden?
I can't. I like it. I like him in.
Go on.
I don't know. Do you think it's kind? Because he's like a posh bloke, isn't he? It's kind of cultural appropriation what he's doing, playing like people like us.
I've
do you know
got
what
to say, listen, I'm not bitter
But
at all.
he's an actor,
I'm
obviously,
not bitter
so-
at all. But I'd look at the cast. James Corden,
Yeah, you should have
Matthew
been in
Hall,
it.
neither of them are from Essex.
Nah.
Now,
I will say this though, they got their references. They have done their research on Essex because they'll say stuff and you're like, that is actually there.
I've got
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Because sometimes things will be like Essex and they'll feel it, that's not
but
what they're
actually,
talking
yeah.
about.
You see, one thing in it, they was talking about going yoga or something in Loughton.
Mm.
And I'm thinking, if you live in Billericay,
You ain't driving allowed.
you won't go Loughton.
Nah, it's fucking miles away.
Yeah, but that's what they've gone for. Do you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So little things like that. But anyway, I would say actually is I suppose their portrayal of like life in Billericay, I would actually say it does seem fairly accurate.
Your Pam and Mick are
Pam and
spot
Mick,
on. Yeah,
they're
yeah,
spot on, like a mum and dad that you would get in
yeah,
our
and
area.
Pete and Dawn.
Pete and Dawn.
Yeah. I mean, I like Corden. Do you think that he made it an hour and a half long so you could have just a few more minutes so people didn't hate him? You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Because they used to be like half hour, didn't they? And now he's like,
I've gotta shout
please, can we do an hour and a half?
Tom Nesta. You know Tom Nesta?
Tom, yeah.
Comedian. Funny guy.
Yeah,
Go follow
good
him on
lad.
social media if you're not already. Someone's written on Twitter, so funny how much this country hates James Corden up until it's Gavin and Stacey. And Tom Nesta wrote, sometimes you have to separate the art from the fat cunt.
Yeah, that's bang on there.
Which is funny.
But yeah, and that's why I think he's done like, come on, we'll extend it for an hour and a half so I can have a bit of breathing space so I'm not just getting hurled abuse.
Yeah,
but he looks like he would just be horrible, doesn't he? I can't cast a spurt. I don't know the man. But
No, I don't know. Listen, he's had a lot of bad press over the last few years. Don't know the bloke.
yeah. No smoke without fire, mate.
He's been massively successful, so you know what I mean?
Do you think that's what it is, a lot of it, jealousy?
Might be. I mean, I think, look, it might be a bit of that. Might be a bit of that.
I think, no, I don't know. I think
But
it's just a bit of a toss, isn't it? It's unlikable, isn't it?
Whenever I've seen him on TV, on the American stuff,
But that fucking faux American accent.
yeah, on that, I just think, oh, but that's what the Americans want. They want someone a bit fake and a bit wanky, really.
And every musical artist he has on there is like, oh, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, but
no,
that's what-
everything can't be amazing. Do
but
you know what I
in
mean?
America, that's what they want.
Yeah, that's what
They're
pay
like the
for.
opposite of you, basically. Yeah, they're like,
They're all right in America, mate.
they're like, do you know what I mean? It's like everything's enthusiastic. Like, wow, like, come on, you know?
Yeah, that
So
would.
you got to be that. You got to be, wow.
Yeah. I was in America for a month once.
Oh, my God.
And after about a week, I was like, I've got to fucking get away from
Yeah,
these people,
get away.
man. Jesus Christ.
So
yeah.
he's doing that in America. But yeah, I did have a look at James called Matthew Horn.
They are the worst. And all the, like,
But
their
listen,
pals are good. Like, all the
they're not
fingers,
from,
all that.
They're
What
not
they
from
called?
Essex.
No. It's cultural appropriation. mate.
So there could be an argument there that it is cultural appropriation.
Yeah, it is, yeah, and no one's mentioning it, but we are on here.
Because I read an article like Matthew Horn, who's like talking about getting typecast as a stereotypical.
Typecast, he's not in anything else, is he? What's he talking about?
So he was in Catherine Tate. He was.
He's been in two things, isn't he?
Catherine Tate. But
Bad Education he was
getting
in?
typecast as likeable Essex boy. And I was like, oh, where's he from in Essex? Blah, blah. He's from Nottingham.
Is he from Nottingham?
From Nottingham.
Yeah. And he's
So-
not likeable either. So,
Oh, I think he's just standard like just easygoing chap, isn't he?
bit irritating.
Well, yeah, I mean, but you know when people go, oh, shouldn't, but that's acting, I suppose, isn't
Yeah,
it?
no, he's acted, yeah, but he's, people think that Corden is like Smithy and he's not.
Like, do you
know
remember
what I mean?
when old, what's his name? Eddie Redmayne, he done the Stephen Hawking. Some people were moaning that it wasn't someone who was disabled playing Stephen Hawking. And you're like,
Yeah, it's acting. do you
It's
know what I mean?
acting, yeah.
Then I guess that blows our argument out of the water about
it does
them
a
two.
little bit, but what I'm just trying to say is maybe someone on telly, if you just give me an opportunity, because
You'd have been a good Gavin, I think.
I would have been a great Gavin.
Yeah, you would have been good. Yeah,
Would have been a great
bit
Gavin.
annoying.
But there's been other sitcoms that have been based in Essex that I've noticed over the
What's
last
the other
few
ones?
years. I don't want to say, but there's one I was just like,
Birds of a Feather in.
Birds of a
That's
Feather,
Chigwell.
yeah. Now, Birds of a Feather's
That's
accurate.
great. Yeah.
That's that, like, women there on that, you think, oh yeah, they're proper Chigwell.
Well, they're like, your mum's mates, like people you've known your life.
mum's
But like
mates.
Pam and Mick are people that you've known your life. You know what I mean?
But there's other ones that I know sometimes when there's stuff, I've seen people try and base stuff in Essex. I don't know why. I think just because it's quite a known place to be quite.
And also, it's already, when you say Essex, you've already set the scene. Do you know what I mean? It's not like
People know what it's about,
if
yeah.
you do one in some fucking village no one's ever heard of, you're like, oh, what are
I
these
mean,
people like?
even Kent is fairly similar to Essex, but a lot of people in the country
Big
wouldn't really
rivalry,
know
mate.
what Kent's about.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas you say Essex, people are like, oh, I know that. People, they're probably white, they're probably a little bit salt of the earth.
Do you think that is because of Gavin and Stacey as well?
I think it's from loads of things. I think it's from Towie. I think it's from Gavin and Stacey. I think it's from...
How long? When did the first one come out? Gavin and Stacey.
Oh, this is talking 17
17
years
years.
ago. But there's been a lot of stuff in popular culture about Essex that people know what it's about. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or they think they've got a picture of they know what it's about.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So for a TV show, it's easy to do that because you're straight in. Do you know what I mean? You haven't got to explain what these people are like. You just know.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, BBC, anyone you're listening, how about make something in Essex, right? Made by someone that's actually from there.
Yeah.
Give us chuck us a bone. Just an idea.
yeah.
Maybe I should write something. I do have an idea actually about writing something. So, which Louie McClean you would potentially be in. Told you about that, didn't I?
Yeah. That bloody time, eh?
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Yeah, you did, yeah. Main role.
So, main role, yeah, maybe, mate, yeah.
Finally.
So, yeah, did you watch the darts as well?
I don't I don't really. I like snooker.
I think
No, that's not what
darts-
you've asked me, but I like
A lot of the
snooker.
darts players, yeah, it's not what I asked.
I prefer. I can't really watch darts. I find it fucking tedious.
Do you think it's a sport or a game?
pub sport?
Pub sport.
Yeah, it's pub sport, isn't it? Snooker's a fucking, it's art. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Snooker, you can sit there and watch it all day. Darts, I find the whole thing of it everyone's on the lash, they're all dancing. It's false. You go to watch the snooker, you can just sit there in silence. Do you know what I mean? Every now and again, you just shout out, "Go on, Ronnie."
I'd love to go to the Crucible.
Yeah, I'd love to go to the Crucible. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to say, snooker's a bit more of me because you just sit there and you watch it.
Yeah, I understand what's going. I don't really understand what's happening with darts. No, and it's
Well, they're
where's it down
throwing
from
the darts
501?
and there's different numbers.
Yeah.
and they've got to get down. Yeah,
But that just seems like
and
why?
then in between,
it's just
I
like
think,
why?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
in between you got to fucking eat loads and that.
Yeah. Well, my mates went this year.
Who did?
All my mates.
All your mates?
Yeah, without me.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, you don't drink.
Don't drink now. So, but yeah, they went dressed as Only Fools and Horses characters.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
See, that's more. I think that is more the appeal with darts. Isn't it?
Yeah.
If
But
you
everyone's
couldn't-
there
If you couldn't
dressed up.
drink at darts, there wouldn't be as much money in it.
Well,
would
my
there?
mate went as Boise,
Did he?
and he grew a moustache.
Proper
For a
moustache?
proper moustache. Yeah, he looked the bollocks. Yeah.
But I always used to say it's not a sport, but actually I do think it is a sport now. I just think it's the least sporty of all sports.
Is it finished now?
It's finished now, yeah. Luke Littler won the 17.
They did. Yeah.
Which is
That's
unbelievable.
nice. You know what I mean? But I
unbelievable.
find it. Yeah, I don't. It's a bit boring for me, really.
Yeah.
Oh, did you play darts when you used to go
Never.
down the pub?
I actually think darts is more of a northern thing. If you see a lot of the, I think it is though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you see
Simple
a lot of the
northern
darts
man.
players, a lot of the top darts players, they're northern.
Yeah.
And I mean, that for me, northern means anything above like Hertfordshire, really.
yeah.
So it's quite a big catchment area.
Yeah, I've never really got into it. Never played it. I think, but they say if you drink, you're better at darts, don't they?
Well, this is it. Luke Littler, he's 17, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
Someone in a newsroom the other day on the Good Morning Britain, they was like, loads of people called him out for fat shaming, but
Yeah.
he was like, oh, Luke Littler, I just would like someone to have a word with him, and say, basically saying lose a bit of weight is
Yeah,
what
he
he was
looks
trying
about
to-
40, doesn't he? 17.
I mean, and people saying he's fat shaming. I suppose it is fat shaming, yeah, but
Yeah, but if
I
you
suppose
just
at the same time, you'd be overweight, like it causes you a lot of health problems, doesn't it?
yeah, but can you call something a sport where being fat in it is encouraged? Do you know what I mean? Is that sport?
Well, I've
And
said
that's what
this,
make them mad shirts they wear as well. Is there?
yeah.
Do they need to wear? Just
Well,
fucking.
yeah, it's
Why
just
are you
to
dressed like that?
jazz it up a bit, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I'm gonna try and zhuzh my look up this year. Actually,
Yeah, what, I get a dark shirt?
maybe get a shirt.
Okay, what sort of shirt?
No, yet.
Brilliant. Well, let's know once you chose one. And and come in and maybe listeners at home, you can get involved. What sort of shirt would you like to see Louie in? That'd be
Just fucking, spice it. I can't.
spice
spice
it up.
really. Yeah.
I reckon.
Father now.
Do you know what I think would be funny with you? Because you're very, like you are in the sketches, you're very deadpan on stage. Maybe if you went for like a really over the top colourful
Larry
shirt.
suit. I could
Maybe
borrow your.
one
I
of
could
them-
borrow your suit from 195,
Yeah,
mate.
you could, couldn't you? Oh, you look ridiculous. You'd never pull it
Because
off.
you didn't.
I look like I had panache.
Yeah.
But yeah, the darts is, it's not for me. I can see that it's fun though.
Yeah. I mean, would you go now?
No, it's a
If you don't
it's a
drink,
boozy
yeah,
one,
it's
isn't it?
literally. I was like, did you watch? Could you see the darts when you're there? You know what I mean?
No.
And they're just watching it on the screen. So it's
I'll
like,
tell you
I could
what
be
I did
like,
like in the darts this year. There was a geezer called Stephen Bunting. Did you see him?
No, it's a good
He's
name,
a
though.
geezer from and he goes, let's go Bunting, mental.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go Bunting, mental. Da, da, da. And he's a big guy. He looks a bit like who's the geezer out of Family Guy?
Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
And he used to come out to burn. Opposed to
Yeah, I like. They
But
don't
he
take themselves
stopped-
too seriously. That's nice.
He
you know
stopped.
what I mean?
He used to come out to that acting like Peter Griffin, but he stopped that because he said like he used to put him off his game. So now
Yeah,
he comes
yeah.
out to I'm bulletproof, nothing
Yeah.
to lose, and he goes like this. And do you know what I love about him? He's just a chill guy. He's from Liverpool, or I think St Helens, one of them ones. Merseyside, anyway. He's from. He's northern.
Let's go bunting
He's
mental.
more northern, which in reinforces my point I said earlier, which darts are more northern. But he comes out and he's got a little son there, so he
Yeah.
wears his darts shirt, and his little
Son's got a
son,
mini one.
His son's got exactly the same shirt. He's got little glasses like his dad, but because he needs glasses, He's a little bit chubby as well.
Yeah.
And he looks like a little mini him.
Yeah, that's nice.
And I loved it. And I loved watching him coming out, his son there, like, he's going mad for his dad.
Yeah.
And you can tell his dad's, he's just like,
So
his
it must be
hero.
amazing everyone's singing your name as well, do you know what I mean? Would you have, for the tour, are you going to try and get any songs going for you, like any anthems?
Be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Sing along, yeah. I don't know, have you got any songs about you?
But also, I don't want to be like lumbered with a load of merch, you know what I mean?
I could try and sell it.
But I was thinking, maybe I'll get hats, because I always wear hats with like Jamesy on the front. But then I think, how many people are going to want to knock about with a hat?
Yeah.
Like, would you walk about like with my name?
No.
No, of course you wouldn't.
Absolutely not, no.
Of course you wouldn't.
During the football, you know the song Vindaloo?
Yeah.
All my mates will sing Gingerloo.
Gingerloo. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? So we could try and get that started.
What would mine be? Yeah, I'm full.
Well, we'll think about that.
Do.
It's two. What?
Oh, because they sing, oh, Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
Oh,
Joshua James.
Jamesy.
Is it Joshua?
Oh, Joshua. It is Joshua.
Joshua, yeah.
Yeah, very Jewish.
Biblical.
Yeah, biblical, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's one thing. When my mum and dad went, we're going to call him Joshua.
Yeah.
My nans were like, it's a Jewish name, isn't it? What are you giving him a Jewish name for?
Twice we've got back to the.
No, I know,
talking
but
about
listen,
Jewish
they
stuff.
embraced it, you know.
Yeah.
Shalom and all that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Listen, I think that's us done for episode.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Guys, the tour is about to start. We've got 8 weeks. Absolutely shitting myself. No way near ready, but it will be by the time the tour comes round. We've added a matinee show to the Guildford show at the start of March. Hornchurch, Queen's Theatre sold out now. All the northern dates, still tickets left, but they're going fast, so go and get them. Hackney Empire, the big one there, still tickets available, but again, moving quite quickly, so go buy them. A big thank you for stepping in this episode to Big Sexy Louie McClean, everyone. Give him a big round of applause.
Thank you.
Come on.
Thanks for having me, mate. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, mate. Looking forward to the tour.
I am actually, yeah.
You
Yeah,
excited?
it's going to be good.
No pressure on you, is there? You're just opening.
You know, still got to be all right.
Still
innit?
gotta be
you know
good,
what I mean?
yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't want
'cause
to
if-
tank the evening before you
No,
even got on
exactly.
your big day. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it,
Because
mate.
if you are, you will get chopped.
No, yeah, there's plenty of other people who can do it, I'm
There
sure.
are. There are plenty of people queuing up.
I'll give you a few names now. Plenty of people who are a lot better.
So stay on your toes.
Stay on course.
So there you go. We'll see you all next week. Arrivederci.